Hey everyone, how are you? It's Laurie, and I'm here to do your daily message for you. Let's roll this zodiac die and see what signs you might be dealing with. Look at you go. You've got Scorpio to the left, Virgo to the right, and we've just entered Virgo season. Sagittarius up top, and we have Cancer down below. All right, so those may be energies or signs of people that you're dealing with, but they could also be energies of those signs within your own birth chart. Let's ring the little chimes and usher in some fun, light energy. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have here for your daily message. I will be doing the Thoth Celtic cross, as I usually do. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on for you. All right, I'm going to lay this out and then we'll talk about it, okay? Oh, that's your crossing energies. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have here for you, my dears. Move you in a little bit, move you up a little bit. All right. What's going on with you? You're definitely, I'm getting an energy of stress. Ooh, I know you saw a peek, but let's save that for the end. That's your outcome card, and then you got a couple of cards of advice from Spirit. All right, so what you have here is the Two of Pentacles in your overall energies. And what I'm hearing is, and what I'm seeing is a ship coming in. Right now, this is ushering in balance. It's bringing security, stability, finances that you need, or support. Vehicle, I'm seeing a vehicle is arriving, something that you've been needing. Whatever this is that's coming at you, and something is coming at you here. It brings in a sense of peace within yourself, a sense of balance. Your challenge to this is the Three of Pentacles. There may be, it's so weird. I keep getting this energy from your readings, my Libras. I feel like there's somebody around here that should be working around you, that should be working with you, and they are like, they're helping, but they're not. And I don't understand that energy. I don't know if it's just somebody feels like they aren't getting what they need, and it's maybe just their energy. They may not actually be doing anything that's disruptive to you, okay? And then again, there could be somebody around you who's just putting off that negative energy, and you're absorbing it without realizing it. But for the most part, the challenge here is to figure out how to work this out, how to make whatever you've got increase, how to do it bigger, how to do it better, how to work it out. There's something about just making it work out here. In your thoughts, what's on your mind? You're stressed. You're caught up in something here, and you can't quite put your finger on it, and it's kind of bugging you. And we know that most Libras like a mystery, like to solve something, like to think it over and mull it over and poke at it. We talked about this yesterday or the other day. And that may be what's going on here, but I feel like this is more a little bit stressful. And it could be you're picking up on this energy from this person around you going, what is going on here? I mean, they're not outwardly showing you anything wrong. They're not saying nasty things. They're not treating you poorly. None of that. It's not visible on the outside. This just feels like more the way they move, the way they put things down or pick things up. You know what I'm saying? It's not really obvious that something's going on there with them. And I think you're feeling that energy. and just wanting to figure it out and move forward from it. Okay. So let's see what we have here. We have a decision for you to make, something to think, decide for yourself. Are you going to rise above this? Are you going to let this be? Or are you going to challenge this? I'm hearing you're probably going to figure out that it's the other person. They are going through something. They're having an issue. There's something external to your situation, okay? And I do feel like this is almost two separate things for the most part. Like if you're receiving a vehicle that you needed, the person around you who might have the negative energy might be just the person delivering the vehicle, or a friend who is there with you when you receive the vehicle. So it's like they don't really have anything to do with each other than you. You know what I'm saying? You're the common thread. So you may just say, you know what, that's their thing. Just let them go do their own. I'm gonna focus on me. I'm gonna focus on what I need to do here with that Judgment card. All right. So here, the foundation of the situation. No. Yeah. Let's see what's going on here. This is starting to feel like you see things, but you don't. You feel them, but you can't see them. It's weird. It's like this keeps shifting on me too. So I'm getting some sort of inconsistency here, and I guess it's this Knight of Cups that's creating this situation here. You've got two or more things happening here at the same time, and it's like there's, what do they call that, where one thing bleeds into the next and it kind of dilutes what's going on here, but it has nothing to do with what's really happening here or over here. So it's like something's getting muddied here for no reason. All right, I think just talking about this with the person around you, or even just putting, positive energy out there may be enough for you to just release this, let it go with this Eight of Wands here. I feel like there may be a romantic relationship here for somebody that has been challenging. You've been trying to figure out how to juggle this situation until you can find balance within it again, find the way to work it out and find a working solution here. Now I'm hearing something about work too. So take this as it makes sense to your life, okay? This is not necessarily bad in any way. You've got a beautiful blessing coming right in at you, right from the very beginning. Okay, and this is going to restore balance. So keep that in mind. Your challenging energy here is figuring out what's going on. There's something or somebody around you in energy that just is not meshing. It's not falling into place. It's not just flowing. Okay, so you're feeling that tension a little bit. It feels a little bit inconsistent. I do see you making a decision here for yourself to rise above the negativity. Focus on the positive, maybe talk things out or even write things out, journal it, and just let it go. I'm getting release here with this Eight of Wands, just shooting it out into the ether. I'm done with it. I don't want it. Okay. What we have here is the Two of Swords as your past energies, influences. And it looks like the last full moon during the last full moon, something happened that brought in some sort of doubt, insecurity, something into question. But you didn't, you haven't been really focusing on. And again, it's that focus. It's like things are blurred. Things are muddied. That's what I keep hearing, muddied. And maybe that's why you're trying, you need this. You need this Two of Pentacles here where something good comes in for you. That's what restores that balance. All right, past influence, uncertainty, something was hidden, something was just not known by you, but you decided to trust your higher power, yourself, your intuition. How do you view yourself handling this situation? You may make a sacrifice of, I'm getting like, look at this. Is this the moon underneath this hanged man? So I kept hearing make a sacrifice of time. Like, it's only a matter of time before this gets worked out. You're going to just let it go. Even if you lose something here, it doesn't feel like it's that precious to you. So like if you lost a day, a little bit of pay, you lose just a little bit of something here, and it almost feels like that's not a big deal. Maybe some of you don't even realize that whatever it is that's going away or you're losing or misplacing or out, you don't even really notice it because it's that trivial. It really does not affect you that much. All right, let's see what your environment looks like here. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Everything's moving pretty slowly, pretty steadily, but it's starting to pick up pace here in the immediate future. Okay. And I think that's when you are absolutely going to be able to say, you know what? I'm done. I can rise above this. I can let this go. I'm moving forward. My environment is helping me to do that. I am, again, getting a vehicle or transportation or something that will help you move is coming to you. Drop me a comment. Is that true? Is this your message? Are you waiting on a vehicle? Are you waiting to move somewhere and you need help moving? Drop me a comment. Let me know, because that's what this kind of feels like, especially like right off the bat. I got a vehicle coming to you, something coming in that you really need, like a new car, a new home, help though. It's not that you need the house or the apartment. It may be, but I'm getting more that it's the movement, the help moving. And your environment is saying that that's there for you. All right, so we have here now the Ace of Wands and your hopes and your fears. And I'm seeing a passionate new beginning. Look, is that the moon or the sun back there? I feel like the sun is down here somewhere, and that's the moon. There is definitely something here about a full moon. Something's like being delayed, not eclipsed, delayed until the new full moon, which is on the 17th, okay? Your lucky days for September, your days that are going to feel good and like easy days are going to be the 14th and 15th. And that's just a couple of days before the full moon. So I'm feeling like you in that time frame, you're going to feel inspired. You're going to feel like the energies are loosening up, like you're starting to see things more clearly, and that you can let go of things, not worry about it. Beautiful energy here. Let's see what your outcome is, even though we know what it is. It's the Ten of Pentacles, so the ultimate stability does come in here. Again, I'm getting like whatever it is you are requiring. If you need money, the money's coming to you. If you need a car, the car's coming to you. If you need help to move, that's coming to you. If you needed a job, a second job, a third job, whatever it is, you are going to receive what you need. It's just going to feel like something's not quite right until around the 14th or 15th of the month. And then all of a sudden, boom, things just start falling into place and you're able to release the negative energy and you're feeling really good. Now, I just heard something about playing numbers. Playing the numbers. And I did hear the 14th, because this would change for you. That would be a 5 and something would change. And then by the 15th, the next day, you've got that stability, that balance coming in. And then by the full moon, it comes full circle. Okay. And everything negative can be released after that full moon. It's just going to dwindle and get easier and easier and easier. Now, I am feeling here again, things that are supposed to be helpful, things that are supposed to make you feel like things are going the right way, and they are going the right way. They may still feel challenging or aggravating instead of easy. Don't let that stress you too much, okay? Don't try to try to avoid overthinking it, because it will work out in the end. You've got the Ten of Pentacles here. You can't ask for anything better than the Ten of Pentacles right here for this message. I mean, that is ultimate stability, long-term stability, a legacy. It can be wealth. It can be abundance, a beautiful, secure community. It can mean a lot of things for a lot of different people, okay? But the Ten of Pentacles is definitely a very good outcome here. Let's see what we have as advice or further information from Spirit. The Hermit, the Seven of the Swords, and Temperance. All right, see again, it may feel aggravating. It may feel like somebody's holding back on you. And Spirit's saying, just keep your peace. Don't worry about it, okay? The path for you forward will be revealed with that Hermit card. So you've got Temperance. Keep your patience. It may be challenging every now and then, to keep your patience. Especially if you can't figure out what's going on with this. If it's a person around you and you can't quite put your finger on what's going on with them, like are they mad at you, or are they just upset, or are you just reading into whatever, like there's really nothing happening that you can tell and you're just picking up this negative energy. So you're kind of like aggravated by that. Let it go, okay? You're good at internalizing. Don't do that. If you can talk to somebody and say, hey, I'm feeling I feel tension. Is there something between the two of us? Did I do something, or do we need to talk about something? And more than likely, it will clear the air for you. And they'll be like, no, I'm just going through my own stuff. Okay, so keep that in mind. If you want a solution, you can let it go. You don't have to talk about it. You can wait for time to pass and just let that tension flow away without saying anything to anybody. Or you can address the situation and maybe help yourself in the meantime. All right. Now with the Seven of Swords, I do get strategy. I do get a plan, and it's going to be up to you which way you take this. But there will be a clear path for you to discover. And you will find this through the help of the divine, okay? So if you can't find it on your own, after taking a little bit of time here to strategize and plan, Spirit will guide you directly to it. All right, let's see what your blessings are here, my loves. If you are new here, welcome, welcome. I hope you have found something that resonates, makes sense, confirms something for you so that you come back in the future. If you're one of my awesome returning viewers, one of my Libras, lovely Libras, cross-watchers, or channel fans, you know I love you guys to pieces. Either way, I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. So thank you. All right. Let's see what blessings you have coming out here today, my lovelies. You have the Sun card, happiness and well-being. It is coming to you. And you have dog, close up, pleasure with a close friend. Okay, so if this is a friend who's going through something, I do feel like it's going to turn itself around here. Very nice. All right, let's get you, you know what? I'm being told to give you one of these cards, and Libra was right on top. Look at that. These are just astrology cards here. Let's see what's going to come out for you. Yes, make sure, if you would do me a big favor, if you would tickle tap, boop, or zap that like button, okay? So that this message can reach more people. The more likes, the more comments, the more shares. Yeah, you can share these messages with anybody, even if you don't think they're a Libra, because they may have Libra in their chart somewhere. And if this makes sense and it seems like somebody else's life and not yours, that could be that they have a stronger Libra placement. And sharing with them may help them. So thank you for all your support in helping this channel to grow. And I see we've got a whole new bunch of subscribers. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. You too are helping this channel to grow. And look, we got the astrology cards one. Finally, a card came out, and it was just the card announcing the astrology cards. Didn't even realize that was in there. Let's see what we're going to actually get here. That was too funny. You know, There's 12 cards here you can get, or 14 cards here. You can get anything, and yet that's the one that came out, the descriptor card. All right, you've got fire. And we have that Ace of Wands here. Look at that. All right, the fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. You guys know that. And they get on best with the air signs, Libra, Aquarius, or Geminis. Fire represents creativity and self-assertion, and this is the element of true leadership. So you may be taking the lead and not letting things bother you, working things out. This is beautiful. All right, the key words here are innovation, energetic, and optimistic. I guess that says innovative, but which means thinking outside the box, being creative, definitely. So there may be an air sign around you, or a fire sign around you. You do have the Sagittarius there. All right, one more oracle message. Let's get you one from here. And if you are liking, I was going to ask you something, and now I can't remember. Oh my gosh, look at what just came in. The house, a new place to live, moving. And then you've got a ship, which is what's on this Two of Pentacles, which keeps telling me a new car, new vehicle, new something that will transport you from one place to another. Look at that. Talk about confirmation. That's incredible. That is incredible. I'm hearing Felix. I don't know what that is. And yes, there was a cartoon, Felix the Cat, a black and white cartoon way back. Late 50s, early 60s, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe a little later than that, but so there's something here about Felix the Cat, or Felix. There's something like the word Felix being changed up a little bit too. I don't know what that is. I'm just not catching it. I'm hearing Adina. I always hear names when I do these cards too. All right, let's see what we have. What else do we have here for you? Let's get you an angel number. And then I'm hearing to get you a nice oracle message, possibly from the wild wisdom of the fairy folk. Well, let's see what we've got here for an angel number. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, persistence. You are definitely on the right path. You're not giving up here. You're not going to let the stress and worry get you. So just keep going. You have completed a task that is in alignment with your soul's journey. The divine is letting you know that it sees you and that all of your persistence is now going to pay off. You will be acknowledged, okay, for your efforts, for your energy, for your accomplishments. Your positive affirmation here is, I take steps to stay in alignment with my soul's journey, and I reap the rewards of my persistence. Beautiful message there. Let's put that like that. Let's get you your wild fairy folk oracle message. Wild wisdom of the fairy oracle. Let's see what we have for you today. Light the darkness. Ancestors, your ancestral line, or a generational shift here. Look at this, card 14, which that's supposed to be your lucky day, one of your lucky days this month. So again, that's confirmation for you. But 14 adds up to 5, and 5s are about the little changes in life, okay? The little ones, not the great big major arcana changes, the little ones. So let's see what the message here from the fairy folk is. All right. And it says, a tiny, bright, childlike fairy straddles the grizzled head of a fairy elder. What can this mean? In fairy lore, the head is particularly significant. It is in the head that inspiration, fire, and power are said to reside. The fairy told the ancient Celts of the secret, and the Celts then venerated and collected the heads of heroes slain, which often were said to live long after the body had passed away. How gruesome. And this small bright fairy is hearing of all the wisdom this being has. Oh, okay. So the wisdom from this fairy elder is coming through to this fairy here. All right. He is sharing, telling, and communicating. And while she may seem playful, she is attending to his every single word. And she will remember for generations to come. Ooh, like this. Learned wisdom. Okay. You see, fairy do not live forever. But they do live very long lives, and a great deal longer than any humans do, even the ones with human blood. However, they do fade away, and the small fairy being atop the head of the old one will ensure the knowledge continues on. On another level, the small brightness of the fairy represents inspiration, the muse, the fire in the head, which we speak of in Celtic shamanism. It is when we feel and see and know the connection to all that is, when we are afire with inspiration and ideas that flow to us and from us and within us, that we are restored to our true self. This beautiful ancient being whose light is fading is passing on this wisdom into the keeping of the young and often underestimated. All right, so the divinatory message here is take time to listen to the elders. Find a playful, wise elder for whom you can learn. Seek out relatives and ancestral wisdom, okay? What's your family like? What do they know? Older people have had experiences that the younger have not had yet, and the younger should be curious about what they went through. All right, so search through your family tree for evidence of the magics within you. They are there, okay? Old wise ones have messages for you, and you can learn much from them. Allow them to pass on their wisdom to you so a living tradition can continue. Understand that you come from a long line of wise ones, and you can connect with those elders. A chance encounter with an older person will give you much to think about. Now, there's an omen for you, something lucky, something that's going to come your way. And I'm getting, again, that 14th, okay? So take that as it resonates. All right. You may learn a great deal at this time if you connect with older people. Do not be afraid of growing old. I can tell you, it's better to grow old than to be young forever. I'm just telling you. You will never die. Your light will be passed on, and your soul spark will return to source, to starfire, to be renewed again, only as you agreed to do. All right. Beautiful message there. I know that hit somebody really good in a very positive, uplifting way. Something that somebody needed to hear. Give a hands up if you don't want to say anything. All right, let's see what else we've got here. I think that's what we're going to stop with. So I hope you've enjoyed this message. If you have, you know what to do. Tickle, tap, boop, or zap that like button. If you would like a personal reading from me, and I can read for any sign, please email me and I will send you all the details. All right, until our energy crosses again, I'm going to wish each and every one of you much peace, love, and happiness. And thank you again for being here. Bye.